Hello Year 2, this is Activity A, and today we're going to look at number sequences. So what we're going to do now is look carefully at the number sequences below, and we're going to try and work out what the rule is. And then, using that information, we can then continue the number sequence. We need to look first if the numbers are getting bigger or smaller, and then that can help us decide if we're adding, subtracting, doubling, halving, etc. Good luck, pause the video, have a go, and then the answers are on the next slide. Now, so here are the answers. So first of all, I looked at 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. And I soon realised that those numbers are in the 2 times tables. So what I was doing was adding 2 each time. So then I was able to continue the sequence. 30, add 2 is 32, add 2 is 34, add 2 is 36, add 2 is 38. On the next row, you'll see it goes 75, 70, 65, 60, 55. So already I'm thinking those numbers are going down. So maybe it's a takeaway. And then I looked and it follows the pattern of the 5 times table. 5, 0, 5, 0, 5. So I knew that they must have been taking away 5 every time. So then I was able to continue the pattern. 55, 50, 45, 40, 35. The next row, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. Now, the first thing I recognised was they were getting bigger. And then the next thing I realised were they were all odd numbers. So I looked carefully and I could work out that they were going up in 2s from an odd number. So it went 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. And then if I added on 2, get to 23, add on 2, 25, add on 2, 27, and add 2, 29. So the next one, 1, then 2, then 4, then 8. This one was a bit trickier, but I could tell by looking at the whole row, the whole sequence, that what they were doing was doubling. Double 1, 1 add 1 is 2, double 2, 2 add 2 is 4, double 4, 4 add 4 was 8. So I then knew to go 8 add 8, which comes to 16. 16 add 16 was 32. And then go 32 add 32 was 64. And then 64 add 64 was 128. Now, when you're obviously adding bigger numbers in that sequence, you could either do it mentally or you could do some jottings. So the last one, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I recognised this as the 3 times tables, so I knew that they were adding on 3 every time. So 18, I added 3 to get 21, then 24, 27, and then 30. So now I'd like you to try and have a go at the worksheets. The hard sheet, that's like the examples I've just shown you. The harder is set out like these ones below in circles, but it's still the same idea. You're still looking for a rule to apply to fill in the gaps. So in the first circle, I can see that they're going up by 3. 11 add 3 is 14, and then 14 add 3 is 17. So I know that that's the rule I need to apply to those circles. So 21, I add on 3, so the answer would be 24, and then I know 24 add 3 is 27, so 24 must be the correct answer. Then the final circle, 2 add 3 is 5, and then 5 add 3 is